I asked AI to come up with the perfect striker in Football Manager 2024, and this is what they came up with. And this is what ChatGPT came up with. I asked, could they create the perfect striker in FM24? And they said, absolutely. Player name, Max Power. ChatGPT already coming in with the content with an absolutely amazing name. Nationality, any. Age 24, position striker, of course. Preferred foot, either. We can definitely put that as well as the height and weight into the game. But as far as their notable attributes are concerned, we are looking at a player with amazing finishing off the ball acceleration, good physical and mental attributes, everything we need to be a striker. I did also ask them to round out those attributes. We will see that in the player as well. But finally, the big thing was we were looking at preferred moves and player traits. A player who can place shots, likes to beat the offside trap, tries first time shots, curls ball, plays 1-2s, and knocks ball past opponent. So a number of player traits there. And this was the reasoning for ChatGPT for why they think they're going to be good. And I gotta agree with ChatGPT here. I think they've created a very good player. And here is what Max Power actually looks like in Football Manager 2024. And he looks absolutely awesome. I mean, I think ChatGPT is onto something here as far as creating the perfect striker is concerned. We have a 24-year-old Filipino striker, 6'2", 180 pounds, with everything that you would want in a striker. Amazing physicals, awesome mentals, great finishing, dribbling, and first touch. Honestly, this is also a realistic player. ChatGPT hasn't gone with the route of just making everything 20. They've come up with a player who theoretically could exist, who's just really good at everything they need to be good at. As far as an advanced forward is concerned, you want good dribbling, good finishing, good first touch. They have good technique, good off the ball, and good physicals. And they have those secondary attributes that make good strikers. They have good heading, good composure, good jumping reach. So all of these things make for a striker who could be a fantastic goal scorer. But where I think ChatGPT has really excelled here is in the player traits. Notably, they have really good dribbling and finishing traits that I think could make them phenomenal. Notably, I think places shots is going to help them score a lot of goals, and other things like trying first time shots, something else that's going to help them score a lot of goals, but plays 1-2s, likes to beat offside trap, knocks ball past opponents. That's going to take advantage of that excellent athleticism and off the ball movement. So this is a player who's going to create a lot of chances, has the traits to create a lot of chances, and have the traits to finish them. The only thing that I don't think they really need is curls ball. I don't really know what exactly that's going to do for Max Power to make him better, but the other player traits are ones that I really like and I think will really suit our player. And Football Manager definitely agrees. Recommended current ability of 200, current ability of 200. Yeah, this is a player who's going to be really good. We're going to start him off in the Philippines, and I'm assuming, going to see his career absolutely take off from there. What's going to be a success? How are we going to know if ChatGPT did a good job? I think a Max Power, he's 24 years old already. By the end of his career, if he's scoring, I don't know, 150 league goals, I think we'll have come up on a really good player here. But I want to see Max Power win a Ballon d'Or. That is absolutely what we're going to be looking for. So at 24 years old, we have a player in our hands here. Let's start off by simming 3 years into the future and seeing how our amazing ChatGPT inspired striker does from there. All right, 3 years into the future, Max Power has an insane transfer value. He's 27 years old. He's early on in League One, though. I thought he might be at a bigger club, but I was thinking he'd be at City, Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG. Let's see how he's doing. We froze his attributes, so he is still the same. Interestingly, they have him as a Trequartista. I'm surprised it's not just an advanced forward or maybe even a complete forward. But for the Philippines, 29 caps, 35 goals, unsurprisingly. a good goal scorer for the Philippines. 46,000 pounds per week. He's really not making that much money. Let's look at his career stats. He's done very well. He has done a fantastic season in the Philippines. Moved on a free to Leon, 23 goals each season. He's well on his way. I'll tell you what, he's well on his way to getting 150 goals. What about the accolades? What has he done? So, unsurprisingly, phenomenal in the Philippines. But what has he done for OL? He was the top goal scorer in Ligue 1, Foreign Player of the Year, top goal scorer again, European Golden Shoe runner-up. Okay, so he's done bits. ChatGPT's cooked here. But Max Power's cooking. But I think he can go. I think he can get better. I think he can do better. I want to see him do better. I want to see him win. I want to see him win like a trophy, maybe the Champions League. I want to see him win the Golden Shoe. I want to see a Ballon d'Or. I want to see more. That's 3 years into the future. He's doing well. I think we can get more though. Let's just go to the end of his career, the end of our time with Max Power. Let's see how he did, and we'll review how he did. All right, see you all in a bit. Welcome back. We are in 2033. Max Power is 34 years old, and this is the last time we will see him prior to his retirement. I'm surprised no one else has picked him up because he's phenomenal. For some reason, he's played center back and right back as well. I made his versatility 1, so I don't know why that has happened. But 55 caps, 67 goals. The real question is, how did he do overall for his clubs? And he never moved past Lyon. You know, he must have just been too expensive. But he never moved to a bigger club. I'm a little bit disappointed, but hopefully he led Lyon to some amazing things. And then he ended up moving to Saudi Arabia. I imagine he was making massive, massive amounts of money there. But in his time, 240 league goals. That is phenomenal. I mean, more than 20 goals each season, except for these two, but 25, 24, 26, 25, 31, 23, 23. Consistently above a 7.4 average rating. I think Max Power has been very successful in this regard. You wonder if he was on a better team, though, how much more he could have done goal scoring wise. I mean, Lyon's a good team, but if he was on like a PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, like he could have been potentially even better. That being said, 240 goals, a 7.6 average rating. He did very well. But the real question is, how did he do overall? Oh, I don't see much. So last time we saw was 2026, 2027. He was the top goal scorer, Golden Boot, third place in the Champions League, Asian Nations Cup most valuable player. Wow. League One, I mean, he was dominant. He won the League One top goal scorer award. How many years is that in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 years in a row. He was the League One top goal scorer. I mean, he was amazing. He won it almost every year. He won the European Golden Shoe. It looks like he won that twice. Man, if he wasn't at OL, though, he probably could have won more. But because of that, I don't think he ever won. He only won a French Cup. He did win Ligue 1, though. He did win a Ligue 1. Okay. You know what? He wasn't on PSG, but they did stop PSG 1 year. That is 28-29. Well, how many goals did he score in 28-29? That season, only 18 goals, but he definitely led them to a Ligue 1 title. Maybe that means more. Maybe that means more than winning it with PSG. And finally, I don't think he ever won a Ballon d'Or. Looking at it here, League One, Uber Eats, 8 occasions. He was the best player, European Golden Shoe twice. I don't think he ever won a Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna be honest, looking at him, I think I think ChatGPT's cooked here. I think this is a better player than he's performed in the game. Maybe because he was already 24. If ChatGPT had made him a younger player, you know, over time, he might have ended up in a different spot. But I mean, he is phenomenal. I almost can't believe he didn't do better. I don't know if football managers appreciated how well ChatGPT's done here. I am also curious to see if in his time in the Philippines, did they do anything? They did well in World Cup qualifiers here, actually. I wonder if they made it to a World Cup. They did really well. Did they make the World Cup? Oh, wow, they made the World Cup. Max Power scored for the Philippines in the World Cup. Oh, wow, this might be his best achievement, leading the Philippines to a World Cup and scoring 2 goals. What an achievement. Maybe I've undervalued how Max Power has done here. Maybe with club, he he brought the underdogs. The Philippines as an underdog brought him to a World Cup. Leon is an underdog winning League One. Max Power's kind of done the impossible here. Well, that is the career of ChatGPT's Max Power. We set out to create the perfect striker. I don't think he had the perfect career, but he did quite well. He didn't win everything, but I think the things that he did do were really meaningful. Leading the Philippines to a World Cup, leading Lyon to overtake PSG for a season and win Ligue 1. He won the Ligue 1 Top Scorer Award 8 years in a row. ChatGPT might have cooked here. And again, that's it. That's the story of ChatGPT's Max Power, our AI generated forward who had he had a pretty good career. Well, that's it. That's the video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.